So look at these little mites, eh? Hello. So we want to thank everybody for their kind comments on our last videos.
What's the last video?
Well, the last video was the one where I got you back for saying that you were pregnant.
Okay.
Now, I still keep obviously getting messages about me calling where we live a slum. I can't really take that back now, can I? So, yeah, where we live, meaning where our house is, isn't obviously a slum.
So what?
So,
Are you happy here?
of course I am. I'm very happy here. The comments I'm getting is when people are living in boxes, in lean-tos, in places like Manila, they're called slums. But places like this aren't. And again, it was just because I couldn't think of a word to say to describe where we lived at the time. It's all right, you know, after the fact. You can see, even though this place is how it is, let's say, they can still afford new motorbikes, but they get them on credit. Morning! Morning! They get them on credit, obviously. And a few weeks ago, I saw two guys with sticks. I think they were from the barangay, I'm not sure. But they were taking this motorbike. Now, I'm not sure if it was being repossessed or whether it had been stolen or what. But that's the kind of thing that goes on. Filipinos, some Filipinos, get things on credit and then end up getting into difficulty and the item being took back. So today we're going into Centro
To buy, 1 month supply for the kids.
Yeah, what it is we're having to do it a bit early this month because we've run out of money. But what normally happens is on the 23rd, that's when my rent's paid into my account, and then we draw the budget money on the 23rd, and then we live on that budget for the rest of the month. So what Mel's decided she's going to do now is, instead of going into town and just buying milk and nappies like once a week, she's going to buy it for the full month, so she doesn't have to keep going in. And also, I've been getting so many messages, some not so nice, about the dog. And I just scratch my head, guys, I really do. It's like, where do you get off, you know? The dog is not ours. It is not our dog. And we took him to the vet, we paid that money out. My family should come first, not a dog that doesn't belong to us. And I'm getting really, really emotional about it, because I love the dog. We've saved his life, and now we're getting, he needs to be in a clean environment. He needs to be in a longer chain. He needs a kennel, he needs this, he needs that, he needs the other. I mean, when does it stop, guys, you know? So, I know he needs a longer chain, but again, it's not our responsibility. But what we're going to do when we're in Centro today is get him a really, really long chain. And also, I've noticed that he hasn't got a collar, so the chain around his neck's wearing into his skin, and he's got scabs around his neck where the chain's gone into his neck, and it's started bleeding, and it's probably been infected at some point as well, because it's got scabs on it. So we're going to do all that, and I'll show you. And Mel's come up with an idea, it wasn't my idea, where the dog can stay during the day. Now at night, the dog gets put into the toilet, and he sleeps in the toilet at night, which is pretty strange, him being a guard dog and all. but you know, I don't question. So my son's going to be in the police force. He's starting early, aren't you? Say hello. Hello. And because I'm on my juicing diet and stuff, which is starting to work already, I've only been on it like 3 days, and me belly, I can feel my stomach starting to go down.
You, look daddy. Matt, look daddy.
Yeah.
Hello. Squeak, he grow fast.
So, getting back to the last videos, we're not going to do too much of that, guys, because we don't want to lose subscribers that's come to our channel to see videos like we're doing now. So it'll sort of be a mixture every now and then when we actually get around to doing something, because if it's done on a regular basis, it's not going to have the same impact, because she's since I did that the other, I mean before I did that prank on her other day with the water, she was wise to me before that, and she wasn't too sure, but she thought, all right, well, I'll do it for the video, it's just going to be a trick. She didn't realize what was going to happen, but now she's even more suspicious when I ask her to do something. So I've got to go that way, Mel. There's too much traffic there, babe. So she's going to be, sorry, so there's going to be, oh my god, here we go. So she's going to be even more suspicious in the future, as I am. You know, if she's got a camera on me now, I'm going to be looking, and it's like, what you up to? What you up to? So we're just going to mix it a bit, I think. So,
I have something to add about because
can you speak up, babe? Because it's a bit noisy.
I have something to say about what you're saying, that we live in the slum. Because
Yeah.
you're a foreigner, so they expect that we need to live in a decent house, subdivision. Whatever.
Decent house, yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah. Look.
That's the reason also, because you don't care if you live in the slum area, as long as you're happy. You're content to have like to.
I'll put my hands up and I'll admit I made some pretty stupid comments when I was in the UK looking at these type of videos, Thailand videos as well, before actually, because initially, as you guys know, I went to Cambodia before I went to before I came to the Philippines. Be careful, Mel. Watch, Mel. Before I came to the Philippines, and one of the comments I made, which I regretted after I made it, but I never thought anything of it, and then it came back to bite me when I come to the Philippines, and that was a comment I made about Rabbi Jubaka's channel. Now, I can say very happily that me and Michael are very, very good friends now, and that's water under the bridge, but it just shows you the kind of uninformed mistakes, let's say, you can make when you make a comment on a channel. You should always do your homework with past videos before you make a comment, because what normally happens is you'll see one video and then you'll make an uninformed comment on that one video without knowing the full facts. And like I say, hands up in the air, I've done that myself before, and it's not good. So I've had to delete and block. In fact, I've blocked somebody that's been on my channel for quite a long time because they've made a comment they thought they could make because they've been a long time subscriber, and unfortunately I blocked them. So
That's the thing that I like you also, because you're not embarrassed because you're living in the slum area.
oh, we can't call it a slum area, babe. It's not a slum area.
So what? Simple life like that.
A simple.
Okay,
let's
simple
call
life.
it a simple
Life.
area.
Okay.
No, I'm not embarrassed.
Yeah.
And I sit with everybody, and
Yeah.
I mingle with everybody, and I laugh, and I
Yeah.
shake hands, and
You remember when we live in Carayan subdivision, Edwards Place?
yeah.
How is you there? It's only us, right? Nobody
Yeah.
talk to us.
No, it was.
Our neighbours.
It was pretty different, wasn't it?
Yeah.
To what it is here. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a good point. When we were in the subdivision in Carayan,
Edwards Place.
everybody seemed to keep themselves to themselves, even Filipinos, not just because I'm a foreigner. But where we are now, you saw me walking out from our place, hey, you know, they're all happy, they're all, and that's how it is all the time, isn't it? Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, sometimes guys, you know, when you come here you get the feeling you talk to yourself. I get that feeling a lot with Mel. I'm only joking. I've got to say that because she gets upset. No, she doesn't. Mel gets upset at nothing, actually. She's very laid back. I wished I could take some of her personality.
The one thing that I'm getting upset to you. One thing. Because every time somebody give me a chocolate, you always steal my chocolate.
Ooh! That is a barefaced, that's outrageous lie. I do not steal your chocolate. I've had some of your chocolate. Well, I did eat most of your Toblerone.
Always happy, even my sister. When's my sister? Come back home. Always eat my chocolate.
That's outrageous. Fancy accusing me of stealing.
Yes.
It's outrageous talk.
I thought they have some chocolate pa, but when I look, it's just
Oh, do you know what? Is the divorce in the Philippines? Huh? Well, that's where you're wrong, because a foreigner can divorce a Filipina. A Filipina can't divorce a Filipina, but a foreigner can divorce a Filipina. So there. So just watch your P's and Q's. Yeah, no, she doesn't even understand what that means. See, that's good as well, because I can say a lot. It's like, you know, Hocus Pocus, your little minx. She didn't know what little minx was, did you? You asked me later.
Focus, because it's here in Philippines it's called focus, not focus.
Oh, whatever. Blah, 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 blah.
F-O-E.
Tomato. Yeah. Oh, look at the oranges. 10. They're quite big for 10 pesos. Oh yeah, apples 10. They're quite big apples. We'll have some of them on the way back. The size of them apples, 25 pesos. I don't think so. Yeah, we'll have some of these. So we're going to get some money, and then we're going to go to Unitop and get the dog some chains, and there's a pet shop up here. We'll probably have to go and get a collar, because that's the only place in Naga I found where you can get dog leads for big dogs and collars. So we'll see you in a mo when we've got something else to say. Focus pocus, oh for God's sake. Do you know, sometimes I just want to... Right, now, first we're going to Hong, but there's 3 good places in Naga if you want cheap stuff. One's Unitop, the other one's Hong, and then the other one's 101. 101's just across the bridge going out of Naga, and it's a big store, it's a big 2-story store. But first we'll go to home, see how much things are, because we like to walk around now. Well, I never used to. I just used to buy the first thing I saw, but Mel's got me walking round and checking prices before I buy anything now, which now I understand, been in Naga for long enough. So I'll have to switch the camera off, they'll not let me take it in. Go.
Please subscribe to Brick in the Philippines!
Lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way, yeah. Birds chirping